This is ANN News Brief.
Uganda's Constitutional Court has ruled that the government's failure to provide basic maternal health care services violates the constitution and subjects women to inhumane and degrading treatment. Two families had filed a lawsuit against public hospitals. They are accused of unethical behavior of its health workers and lacking basic material health kits. The case was filed 9 years ago by health rights activists and two mothers whose daughters died while giving birth at public health facilities. The court agreed with the argument and has awarded $84,000 in damages to the families of the women in a groundbreaking judgment. The ruling is being celebrated as granting maternal health care a place in Uganda's constitution. The case highlights the shocking state of public maternal health care in Uganda and the government's failure to fix the problem. Authorities have been demanding an increase in maternal health spending, properly trained personnel and facilities equipped within 2 years. Uganda Demographic and Health Survey says 16 women die each day in the country from complications related to pregnancy and childbirth. The United Nations Refugee Agency says at least 45 migrants and refugees, including 5 children, have died in the deadliest shipwreck of Libya this year. The victims were among more than 80 persons on board a vessel whose engine exploded on Wednesday off the coast of Zwara. At least 37 survivors were rescued by local fishermen. The shipwreck survivors were mainly from Senegal, Mali, Chad, and Ghana. They have been put in a detention center after disembarking in Libya. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, and International Organization for Migration, IOM, have asked a search and rescue effort for migrants to be stepped up. The agency said without a dedicated search and rescue operation mechanism, more lives would be lost in the Mediterranean. More than 300 persons have been reported killed while trying to cross the sea from Libya, a key transit country for migrants to Europe this year. The actual figure is believed to be much higher. UNHCR and IOM say conditions for migrants in Libya are dangerous and warn that illegal migrants are at risk of severe human rights violations, arbitrary detention, and conflict. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow the story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
South Africa is experiencing power cuts after electricity company Eskom says it will extend scheduled blackouts into today, Thursday, as breakdowns continue to weigh down the system. The electricity blackout started on Tuesday. The country has a long history of blackouts designed to prevent a total collapse of the overstretched electricity grid. The power cuts, known locally as load shedding, will be implemented from early in the morning to mid-afternoon on Thursday. Eskom said in a statement it will continue implementing stage 2 load shedding as the power system is severely constrained. The troubled utility company said constraints on the power system were likely to persist for the rest of the week in South Africa. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.